Which choice provides the best evidence that the author of passage 2 would agree to some extent with a claim attributed to Michael in lines 41 to 43, passage 1? Well, let's read what Mike says. And it's, okay, so this is, one thing about this question is that you have to look at things over 4 different pages. Just the geometry of where all this text is placed. This here is at the bottom of one page. This is at the top of the next page. This is at the middle of one page. And then this is all the way at the bottom of another. So we're talking about like 4 different locations that you have to read words and compare. I read what Michael says in 41 to 43, and my prediction was it has something to do with brain is plastic. The brain is changeable. And 51 to 53, critics of the new media, well, Michael is actually a scientist, and so it didn't really line up because this is a critic of new media. Michael is talking about brain plasticity. We're not trying to criticize this, and so this is a media critic here. B, yes, every time we learn the factor skill of the writing, the brain changes. Yep, that's plastic. It lines up with my prediction. But bam, all of a sudden, but they take the opposite view here and C, so the opposite would not be true. As I eliminated C because it's the opposite viewpoint. D, again, another media critic, not a scientist, writes that the brain takes on qualities of whatever it consumes. So the author of passage 2 is attacking media critics. And so they're saying the media critics are just overreacting. So they wouldn't agree with a media critic in A or D, and C is the opposite. But B lines up with my prediction really well. That's why I chose B, and that's why it's the answer.